Coach Dennis Papadatos, a tough loss to Oklahoma today. Good start, though. Your assessment of today's match?
We're not where we need to be. We're working on the consistency, doing the right things, and you saw some of it today. But today, as I told the guys at halftime, when we can impose our will on someone, we smashed them. And when they can impose their will on us, they smashed us. And then the tough matches, the close matches, turning. Jelani's match got blown open with that takedown to his back. We lost the little fights to get to that position where you were going to dominate. And that's what the good teams do. That's what winners do. Because when you get to national semifinals and everyone's good, you have to find a way to win those little battles. And I would argue to say we lost every one of those today. We won some battles, but it was only because we were just so much better. Like that kid couldn't stop Jamel. If the match was 1 hour long, the kid wasn't stopping him, so we didn't have to win the little battles. Jelani did. That kid's ranked 13th in the country. We lost a little battle. Same thing with with Turdick. Frank lost most of them. Stayed consistent, stayed with his cradle, and got it. Some other guys, just need a lot of work. The mindset takes longer to adjust, and I knew it, but I was hoping to skip over the process and just get it where I wanted to be. And it's taken longer and longer than I would like, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Not happy, but I've never given up before, and I won't give up now. So.
You talked about Afonso just before. For most of the match, he wasn't really doing anything, but just talk about what he did in the final few seconds just to be able to get the pin.
We drill that exact position every single day. We talk about driving pressure forward, getting him to step up, slapping on the cradle. And we talk about you could be losing by 12 points. If you cradle a guy up and put him on his back, you're going to win the match. And it happened. So when you talk about it constantly, and guys actually start believing it, so he helps cement our belief a little more. Jelani did it against Princeton. He's done it before against Maryland. We've done it. Cody's done it before, getting those cradles and putting people on the back and pinning them. When guys actually see it happen, today was a great example of we were actually getting our butt kicked and we slapped it on and we pinned it. So now more guys are like, okay, this actually works. So he stayed consistent with what we do every day. That's all we talk about. Don't matter who we wrestle, no matter where we are, stay consistent in what we do because they're the right things and you'll eventually be okay.
And for Michael Hughes going up against Ross Larson, one of the best in the country, it's a tough loss for him to deal with, but how do you feel he did today?
I'll be honest, I'm not too good. Did you think he did too good? Let's be serious. He got turned a few times before he got pinned by a guy that weighs 40 pounds less than him. And Mike needs to keep working on belief. He's so strong. He's so physical when he wants to be. He still struggles when he's not too sure. That guy teched him last year in tilts. So in his mind, he's like, I don't know if I can beat this kid. You know what I mean? And he had a few situations where he did a good job where he actually believed a little better, but he definitely needs to do a much better job of doing it for an hour and a half in practice before we can do it for 7 minutes in competition. But he needs work, but he's getting better.
Jelani Calendar, at least for the most part against the Angels, was holding his own. Just how do you feel Jelani did today?
Jelani's, he's wrestling well. He's getting better. He's been doing well with his cradle, and I feel like he feels like he needs to get it to win. You know what I mean? So I feel like stop it. Come on. He feels like he's trying to force it to win, and he doesn't need it to win because he's hard to take down. He's good at riding people. He's good at he's good at getting takedowns. Sorry, but he feels like, oh my goodness, I got to get a cradle to pin this kid. But he doesn't need it. You know what I mean? I'm glad that you're good at it, but let's not think it's all we got. He's got like 15 wins this year, and he's probably only pinned 3 or 4 guys. It's not like he's cradled everybody up. So he needs to start realizing he's good in a lot of other situations than just cradling people up and pinning them, and he'll have even more success.